All right, friends, so we are going to be starting a Magic Treehouse book, and we are starting with number 1, which is Dinosaurs Before Dark. And this story is written by Mary Pope Osborne. She has the same last name as me. So we are going to go ahead and start, and we're going to be doing chapters 1 and 2 today. So here we go. Chapter 1, Into the Woods. "Help, a monster," said Annie. "Yeah, sure," said Jack. "A real monster in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania?" "Run, Jack," said Annie. She ran up the road. Oh, brother, thought Jack. This is what he gets for spending time with his 7-year-old sister. Annie loved to pretend stuff, but Jack was 8 and a half, and he liked real things only. "Watch out, Jack. The monster's coming," said Annie. Jack didn't say anything. "Come on, Jack, I'll race you," said Annie. "No thanks," said Jack. Annie raced alone into the woods. Jack looked at the sky, and the sun was about to set. "Come on, Annie, it's time to go home," yelled Jack. But Annie didn't answer. Jack waited. "Annie," he called again. "Jack, Jack!" Annie shouted. "Come here, quick!" Jack groaned. "Ugh, this better be good," he said. Jack left the road and headed into the woods. The trees were lit with a golden late afternoon light. "Over here," said Annie. Annie was standing under a tall oak tree. "Look," she said. She pointed at the rope ladder. It was hanging down from a high part of the tree. "Wow," Jack whispered. At the top of the tree was a tree house, tucked between 2 branches. "This must be the highest tree house in the whole world," said Annie. "Who built it?" said Jack. "Never seen it before. I don't know. I'm going up," said Annie. "No, you can't go up. We don't know who it belongs to," said Annie. "Just for a teeny minute, I think I'm going to go up," said Annie. She started up the ladder. "Annie, come back," said Jack, but Annie kept climbing, and she climbed all the way to the tallest branches. Jack sighed. "Annie, it's almost dark. We have to go home." Annie disappeared inside the tall treehouse. "Annie," Jack called. Jack waited a moment. He was about to call again when Annie poked her head out of the treehouse window. "Books!" Annie shouted. "What?" said Jack. "It's filled with books," said Annie. Oh man, Jack thought. He did love books. Jack pushed his glasses into place and he gripped the sides of the rope ladder and started up. Chapter 2, The Monster. Jack crawled into the treehouse. "Wow," he said. The treehouse was filled with books. Books were everywhere. Very old books with dusty covers and new books with shiny bright covers. "Look," said Annie. "You can see far away." She was peering out of the treehouse window. Jack looked out the window with her. Below were the tops of other trees. In the distance, he could see Frog Creek Library and the elementary school and park. Annie pointed in the other direction. "There's our house," she said. Annie was right. Jack could see their white wooden house with the green porch. In the yard next door was their neighbor's black dog, Henry. He looked very tiny. "Hi, Henry!" shouted Annie. "Shush, we're not supposed to be up here," said Jack. Jack glanced around the treehouse again, and he noticed bookmarks were sticking out of many books. "I wonder who owns all these books," he said. "I like this one," said Annie. She picked up a book with a castle on the cover. "Here's a book about Pennsylvania," said Jack. He turned to the page with the bookmark. "Hey, there's a picture of Frog Creek," said Jack. "It's a picture of these woods." "Oh, here's a book for you," said Annie. She held up a book about dinosaurs. A blue silk bookmark was sticking out of it. "Let me see," said Jack. He set his backpack down on the floor and he grabbed a book from Annie. "Okay, you look at this one and I'll look at the one about castles," said Annie. "We better not," said Jack. "We really just don't know who these books belong to." But as he said this, Jack was opening the dinosaur book to the place where the bookmark was. He couldn't help himself. Jack turned to a picture of an ancient flying reptile. He recognized it as a pterodon. He touched the huge bat-like wings in the pictures. "Wow," whispered Jack. "I wish we could go to this time." Jack studied the picture of the odd-looking creature soaring through the sky. "Ah!" screamed Annie. "What?" said Jack. "A monster!" Annie cried as she pointed to the treehouse window. "Stop pretending, Annie," said Jack. "No, really," said Annie. Jack looked out the window. A giant creature was gliding above the treetops. It had a long, weird crest on the back of its head and a skinny beak and a huge bat-like wings. It was a real-life pterodon. The creature swooped through the sky. It looked like a glider plane. It was coming straight for the treehouse. "Get down!" cried Annie. Jack and Annie crouched to the floor. The wind started to blow. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster and faster, and then everything was still. Absolutely still.